Working of a two-stroke diesel engine. It is very similar to the operation of a two-stroke petrol engine. In a two-stroke diesel engine, the cylinder is provided with the inlet port, the transfer port, and the exhaust port. The ports are opened and closed by the movement of the piston itself. The exhaust port is slightly above the transfer port. Let us study the condition when the piston is at TDC. In this position, only the inlet port is kept open and the other two ports are closed. The air from the atmosphere is drawn into the crankcase due to the vacuum produced by the upward movement of the piston. The air above the piston is compressed to a high temperature. The compression ratio for a diesel engine varies from 15 to 20. Diesel oil at a high pressure is injected in an atomized form into the hot compressed air. Combustion starts and the piston is pushed down due to the pressure created. During this downward motion, the inlet port also is closed, due to which the air will get compressed inside the crankcase. At about 70 degrees from BDC, the exhaust port is opened and the gases are sent to the atmosphere. At about 60 degrees from BDC, the transfer port is opened, due to which the air from the crankcase enters the cylinder. Because of the special shape of the piston crown, the air is deflected and is prevented from going out directly through the exhaust port. Also, the deflected air helps in pushing the exhaust gases out. Thus, during the downward motion of the piston, the operation power, exhaust and suction is obtained. When the piston is pushed up by the flywheel, the following sequence of operations takes place: closing of transfer port, closing of exhaust port, opening of inlet port. After closing of the exhaust port, the air gets compressed and the cycle is repeated.